Are you sure about that? Day 2. I woke up early to get Sayori. I know it was just yesterday, but it feels nice to walk with her quietly by my side again. Hey, Sayori. Yeah? It's really great having you around. I forgot how fun a simple walk with you could be. What are you talking about? You do this every day. Well, almost. What's the special occasion? This is our first walk as literature club members. You're right. I guess that does make today a little bit more special. Speaking of special occasions, you want to have dinner tonight? I wish I could, but Natsuki asked me if I wanted to learn how to bake today. And I couldn't pass up a chance to learn how to make my own cookies. Oh. It's a... It's alright, Sayori. It's like, bruh. It's like, this mod automatically goes down to A tier. Spending time with friends is always time well spent. We can always move it to another day. How about Sunday? We'd be finished with festival preparations and would have the whole day to ourselves. I need to think about that. In the meantime, our stop is here. We stop in front of the school. I don't think I'll get another chance, so I have to ask it now. Before we part ways, I put my hands on our shoulders. Again. And muster all the confidence I can find. Sayori, wait. There's something I need to tell you. What's that? Okay, Sayori. I want. There's. Sayori. Damn it, why can't I find the words right now? Why is this so hard? Why is it hard to say like 5 words? Stalin? Sayori. Oh, we're playing the name game. I want you to know something. Know what? What's going on? Gosh dang it, just say it already. I want you to know that I'm here for you. And also, I want those thigh pics, Sayori. Can you get them to me? Otherwise, I'm going to say the gamer word. But other than that, I want you to have a great day. Talk. Thank you. I want you to have a great day too. And with that, Sayori walks off. Well, we all know that, MCs are pussies in mods, but like, damn. This takes me in a pussy to a whole nother level. Well, the beginning it was joke and then becomes serious after, like, I was really convinced it was a shitpost. I was like, nope, this ain't no shitpost. This is like 10 hours, I'm pretty sure. So we're gonna be here a while. But obviously, we're not gonna play the whole thing today. But this is probably gonna be like 3 streams it's gonna take. Damn it, I was right there! Maybe I can talk to her during the club meeting. Class was normal, as usual. Glad to know all the boring lectures are over, and that none of this was plot relevant. It almost makes me wonder if my priority now should be school or Sayori. In any case, I'm in the club room today. Oddly enough, I'm second to last to come in. Natsuki comes in shortly after me. Sorry I'm late. I called my dad to remind him I had plans today. I swear, sometimes he doesn't listen. Sometimes. Wow, how many times do I have to say sometimes? It just goes in one ear and out the other. But hey, I'm here now. I'm glad you could still make it, Natsuki. So, how are things with Sayori? Great, we have plans after school. She's learning from the best. I'm sure she is. That's great to hear. Yep, and I'm gonna learn all her secrets. Ah, what the hell, Sayori? Why do you always pop out of nowhere? Ah, Sayori just being Sayori. Like hell! Surprises are always nice. Ah, I swear. Did you have a good... Oh. Did you have a good day today? I had a great day. And coming here only makes it all the more worthwhile. That's always good to hear. Mm-hmm. I can't wait to go baking with Natsuki. What are you two gonna make? Cookies! Well, be sure to save some for the club. No promises. The club meeting goes as normal, as it is completely plot irrelevant. I choose to walk up to Yuri, and she honestly has to be curious about her book, because for some reason the author is obsessed with Yuri. Hey, Yuri! Hello there. How can I be of assistance, and why ain't I stuttering that much? Well, I did some thinking, and I was wondering if you could tell me more about this book, Meditations, right? I would be delighted to. In fact, Yuri reaches into her bag and pulls out a different book. It's much thicker than the other one. My eyes widen a little. She pulled out the Bible? Did you bring that book just for that? You're gonna read the whole Bible today? Yes and no. This is my personal copy of the Bible that I got from King James himself. I always keep it with me. I see. So, what can you show me? Let's start with this. Let me flip to Leviticus. We read for a little bit about the plight of the Israelites. And them wandering through the desert for 40 years. She looks back up at me, ready to ask me a question. Suppose you ride your bike to school and get a flat tire. What do you do? Let's see. Well, the first thing I would do is look around to see if there are any other vehicles. Then I would go and jack that car or bike or whatever. I get the tire replaced after school. Alright. I go postal. Sayori goes postal. It's like, you know what? That's a mod I gotta play at some point, but only when there's a school shooting will I ever touch that mod. Because that's the only time that Sayori shoots up the literature club will ever be appropriate to play. Now imagine a week later you get a flat tire again. Well, at that point I'm just in a time loop. Wink wink, get it? I would get it replaced again. You could, however you don't have unlimited funds. So what's something else you could do to prevent it from happening a third time? I could take a different route to school. Maybe inspect my bike a bit further. Bruh. Exactly. So, is the point to always think logically? Not at all. Your emotions are still important, but you should always keep them in check. Going back to our bike example. Bro, stop bringing up bikes. Bro, do I have to be reminded of a month with Natsuki? That shit's been going on for like 4 years. When is that ever gonna end? Going back to our bike example, if you cared too little, then you wouldn't go get the bike taken care of. If you cared too much, your judgment would be clouded and you wouldn't be able to find a solution. Yeah, bike reference. Do you see what I'm getting at? I believe I do. Yesterday, I asked you to consider what it could mean to love your fate. She said it! She said it! She said it again! Do you have any thoughts on that? I didn't give it much thought. Had a pile of homework to do. That's fine. We can just pick up where we left off yesterday. Loving your fate simply means to accept the outcome as it is. No! That's like the entire opposite of what this mod is meant to be about. It's supposed to be about changing fate. By going through Groundhog's Day, or Groundhog's Week. We humans have a deep-seated need to control our lives, and yet there are some things always out of our control. The best way to combat this is to detach yourself from the desired outcome and to expect it to never come. Number 12. So that if it never does come, you won't be as disappointed. So, just don't give a shit. Well, I wouldn't put it like that. Yes, put your feelings aside, but don't allow yourself to become nihilistic. You can still have goals and ambitions, perhaps just not dreams. Think of it like being an uncompromising yes-sayer in life. I don't think I follow, but I can always learn more. Of course, I strongly suggest finding a copy of the book. You may also be able to find it online. Well, actually, you can find literally anything online. That's the whole point of the internet. I see. Yuri closes the book and places it in her bag. We can always go for a bit longer if you would like. I think I've had my fill of philosophy for the day. But I really appreciate this, Yuri. As if on cue, Sayori walks up to me. Hey, you want to walk with Natsuki and I? We're all heading to the same place anyway. Actually, I'm gonna stop by the library. Something I want to look at. Is it that Amor Fati thing? She said it! She said it! It's like, bro, become a schizophrenic. Bro, I'm already a schizophrenic. I'm a base schizo. But, she said it, she said it. I'm really curious about it, Sayori. Maybe I'll share it with you. Who knows? Well, you have fun with that. Yeah. See you two later, then. These walks are so different without Sayori. They're so much more boring. And cringe. And not based. Not epic. Not red-pilled. But I'm glad she's out doing something. It beats vegetating in a room. So, I have nothing but happiness for her. The only person I'm disappointed in is myself. How could I not bring myself to comfort her depression directly? I was right there! Twice! Take a deep breath. Try to follow Yuri's advice. There has to be a lesson to learn from this. Maybe now wasn't the time. Maybe when she's more comfortable. But when will she be comfortable? I need to try not to worry so much about tomorrow. And I need to go read Amor Fati. As I continue my commute to the library, I notice someone familiar. What's Monica doing out here? Is she on her way home? I feel like I shouldn't say hi. But we are clubmates, so it seems okay. And for some reason I have a deep-seated hatred for everything Monica. Monica? Stalin, what brings you this way? I was on my way to the bookstore. And you? Oh, I was on my way to church. On a Wednesday? Wait, what do you mean on a Wednesday? It's like usually churches have Wednesday services and Sunday services. Well, I have a Bible study today. See, as I said, they usually have Wednesday services. Think of it like a second literature club. Only we focus on one book. Oh. Yeah, see, the MC wouldn't know anything about that because he's a cringe atheist. He browses r/atheism all the time. Care to join me? No thanks. I was on my way to the library. I see. Are you reading more on that Amor Fati stuff? Nosy much? MC is a mod on r/atheism. It's like, bro, it's a mod on r/atheism and relationship advice. Bro, I just imagine MC as like this, they have like 250 pounds, fedora, neck beard, average redditor. I have no idea why anyone would simp for him, why all these girls would simp for him. But it is what it is. You seem pretty engaged with Yuri, so I could only assume. I didn't mean to be nosy. I'm sorry, I shouldn't take up any more of your time. I'll see you tomorrow. You too, Monica. We run our separate ways, as MC is a cunt. I finally reach the library and walk inside. It's like, oh no, librarians! If Yuri was here, she would run! How can I help you? I'm looking for a book. Which book in particular? It's called Meditations. By Marcus something. I know which one you're looking for. Really? But unfortunately, we don't have that book in stock. Of course. Alright. Maybe there's something else I can do. Do you have any books that are similar? What are you looking for in particular? MC has a burning hatred for Monica in this mod. Well, usually I would be okay with that, but it doesn't seem like Monica has done anything wrong. It doesn't seem like she has, like, fourth wall breaking powers or, like, fucking godlike status. So, I don't think it's actually, that, deserving. She's that deserving of hatred. But I guess only time will tell. Because I have several books on Stoicism. Do you have anything on Amor Fati? I have one book that might help. The librarian led me to a small section of the library, usually reserved for the mods of r/atheism. She picked up what seemed to be a really old book. The cover reads "The Gay Science." What kind of title is that? It's like, this is just the science of gay people. My hands tingled as I held it in my hands, as I suddenly had this realization that I might like dick. I could feel the book calling to me in some strange way. Yeah, amazing title for book. All of a sudden, my cock went full mast. And then I looked over and saw an Abercrombie and Fitch catalog. And all of a sudden, I couldn't control it. I busted a nut straight in the library. I'm led back to the front and check out the book. I sit down at the nearest table, eagerly waiting to read. But what they don't know is that I have nothing but Calvin Klein magazines just sitting here. And I don't quite understand what I'm reading. Because I'm not reading anything, I'm just looking at pictures and busting a nut. Nothing in here makes sense. It feels alien. I'll ask Yuri about tomorrow. She knows more than I do. It's getting late anyway. Oh hey, I suck at sleep and thanks for stopping by, man. It's like Amor Fati. Yeah, I had to do a little bit of searching to find this. But hey, we're here, we're queer, get used to it. Especially since we just picked up a book called The Gay Science. We're incredibly queer. I crash on my bed, leaving my book on the nightstand. Today was another worthwhile day. I'm ready to see what tomorrow has in store. What will tomorrow have in store? Oh, we're just skipping straight to this. You got banned from the new one's Discord server? Bruh moment. I was like, bruh, kind of cringe, not gonna lie. Getting banned. Another day, another club meeting. I hope things go better than last time. I open the door to the club room and walk in. Hello? Oh, we're gonna have the fight today? Hi, Stalin. How was your evening with Natsuki? Great. Except we didn't get to talk about anything fun. I never knew she was such a strict cook. It's like literally Natsuki's Gordon Ramsay in the kitchen. She's just yelling at you like, "You fucking donkey! You can't cook for shit!" She said we couldn't even start baking until we had a tray to put them in. Well, I mean, like, yeah, that's kind of the point. Literally said me when I literally breathe, and then I got deported from the server. Bruh. Yo, it's kind of based. Yeah, it's literally 1984. We have to agree. We're living in 1984, everyone. Subscribe so that way we can overthrow the government. I'm sure there's a reason for it. You're damn right there is. It's called having everything in this place for a reason. Any self-respecting chef would tell you to have all your ducks on a line before doing anything. It's like, bruh, you know what? You know, I just have to do it. I have to.
The duck's burned! You're cooking in a burnt pan, you fucking dick!
Literally Sayori when she tried to cook. I thought I told you that. You did. I just forgot. Do you ever listen? You fucking donkey. Aren't you being a bit harsh, Natsuki? You should at least give her some credit for making a conscious effort to learn. Besides, it was your idea to offer her lessons. Well, it was your idea to ask us to help her out. Help me out with what? Help you out with your cooking skills. You are going to college soon, and since your current skills are lacking, I figured why not get you some help. Stalin. Sayori causes the same amount of destruction as a gender reveal party. literally causes a wildfire that destroys half of California's forests. Oh man, good times, good times. Is there something you're not telling me? It feels like I'm being left out of something. Trust me, Sayori, you're not being left out of anything. There's nothing being hidden from you, I promise. Stalin, you've been acting strange since this Tuesday. What's going on? Well, let's just say you wouldn't believe me even if I told you. Stay calm, Stalin. Just explain it to her. I can feel Gordon possessing Natsuki on this one. Oh boy. Yeah, Natsuki literally is Gordon Ramsay, but like pink-haired gremlin. Well, I can just imagine being in that kitchen. It's like just some 4'11" pink-haired gremlin is like looking up at me, being like, "You fucking retard! You can't cook for shit!" I'm like, "Yes, ma'am. Yes, chef." Just explain it to her. A little white lie never hurt anyone. What about a little black lie? Oh wait. Oh wait, no. Twitter, please don't cancel me. Sayori, I've known you for many years. We're as close as siblings. If there was something going on, you would be the first to know. Actually, you would be the last to know. Then how come I'm not the first to know? Why don't you want me to know? It's a surprise for the festival. A little pink lie. A little pink eye. Pink eyes. Ah, get it? You like surprises, don't you? You also like pink eye. And pink eyes. I do, but what does it have to do with me learning how to cook? Because you suck at cooking. Bruh, don't mention the words lead pipe around me. I just instantly start bursting out into laughter. You know. I don't think. I'm at a loss of words for right now. I can't weasel my way out of this. I forgot how persistent Sayori can be. I look over at Monica and mouth a "help me" in her direction. Surprisingly, she gets the hint and walks over to me. Hey, Sayori, I need to talk to you about a few things. It's club related. Oh. What is it? It's presidential stuff, so I can't say it out loud. Alright. Sayori leaves with Monica and I am on my own again. I really owe Monica one. Seeing as I have some time now, I decide to walk over to Yuri. Hey Yuri! I haven't spent any time with you today, and I for some reason have to. I'm being forced against my will. Yes, Stalin. Have you heard of this book called The Gay Science? I don't know why, but all of a sudden I want dick in my ass now. I am familiar with that book, yes, and it turned me into a lesbian. Hence the name Yuri. Were you able to understand it? I'm confused. I have no idea what I'm reading. Oh, clipped. Well, I mean, I am the king of sus, so you could probably have plenty of clips of me saying some stuff shit. Pink Eyes really convinced me it was a shitpost, but then reversed the plot into serious. Yeah. I mean, I knew about, like, the ending, I knew about the whole, like, that one scene, but I didn't know exactly what happened during it. But that was honestly, like, the best part of that entire mod. Everything else was just pure, like, made my fucking brain turn off, gave me a stroke. So that's why it got put to D tier. Oh wait, did I just spoil the review? But anyways, yeah, it's going in D tier. I have no idea what I'm reading, because I'm literally illiterate. The words feel like they're passing right through me. Just like this dick in my ass. How much did you read, if I may ask? I spent hours reading through the pages. I see now. I see what the issue is. You're actually trying to read it. It's a picture book, you idiot. What is it? Philosophy is much different in how you take it in. You can't just aimlessly read a book like this and learn something. You have to put a lot of care and attention into what's being read. Number 11. I'll show you. Do you have the book with you? No. Left it on my nightstand. Damn it! Should have brought it with me. I can work with this. because as you see, I am an AI programmed by Google. I literally know every word in that book. I can just pull it up in my memory bank right now. Yuri pulls out a notebook and begins writing something down. In a few moments, she shows me what she wrote. This is the only thing I can remember. And you wrote it down word for word. Exactly. Bruh, this just goes to show. This proves that Yuri is an android. It's no different than a Christian reciting a Bible verse. I have a feeling that this is gonna have very heavy religious themes into it, I'm just saying. You really like that metaphor, don't you? I prefer not to get distracted. Now follow along with me. Alright. Now, as I mentioned before, you can't read it all at once and expect to understand it all at once. You have to learn to see what you are looking at, which means taking in what you read slowly and breaking it down into more manageable parts that you can then combine to form the complete whole. Yuri is an android sent by CyberLife. It's like, bro, Yuri's gonna take over the world. We must bow down to Yuri. She's gonna be our android overlord. It's only a matter of time. Like, you think Monica's the big threat? No. Yuri is the one you should fear the most. So, you're gonna break it down and explain it like my English teacher? In a manner of speaking, yes. Anyway, let us look to where it says, I do not want to wage war against what is ugly. I do not want to accuse. I do not even want to accuse those who accuse. What do you think it's trying to say? That the speaker doesn't want to accuse the accusers? Go on. If I were to go back to our previous lesson on Stoicism, I would say that a Stoic would use Amor Fati, and therefore wouldn't discriminate in any manner. A perfectly acceptable argument, yes, and I'm literally having a stroke reading this. What else do you see? Number 10. When it talks about waging war against what is ugly, I can only imagine accepting the horrible situations in life for what they are. I'm starting to get it now. Right, why don't we look at another part? When I read, I want to learn more and more to see as beautiful what is necessary in things, then I shall be one of those who makes things beautiful. I always imagine it as being a pursuit of knowledge, but not just what you learn in books, but also what you experience. How the hell did you remember to write down all this? What you've seen, heard, and felt, anger, joy, and sorrow, and so on. But the point is not just learn, but to also teach, to make something new from what has been learned. Or that's how I choose to view it. I can't say I disagree with you, but compared to you, I'm so lost and dense. I don't think I'll ever be able to keep up. Don't say that. It took me years to fully understand what I'm reading here. Knowledge is easy to obtain. The wisdom to use that knowledge, however, is something that takes years, if not a lifetime, to learn. Well, I think there's someone who would benefit from all of this more than me. Who? Sayori. Yeah, you mentioned you were in a similar situation to her own. I think it would be a great help to her. You make a good point. It's strange to think I've come full circle. Huh? I'll save that story for another time. In the meantime, I'll talk to Sayori tonight, but so should you at one point. Number 10. She is your friend as well. And when you do read, try not to read it so linearly. Try to dissect it, find meaning in it. Ask questions, and then try to answer them. I will. Thanks, Sayori. I leave the club and go about my commute. Only, Sayori isn't here. She must have gotten tired of waiting on me. Or maybe she's angry at me. I can understand why. I just wish it didn't have to be so hard to do this. I hope I can make things right tomorrow. I quietly head home. I pick the book up from my nightstand and begin skimming through until I find a familiar excerpt. How did she write this one word for word? It still boggles me how much she knows. Yeah, because she's literally an android, MC! Don't you understand? Even with her advice, I still can't wrap my head around what I'm reading. I read a little further down until my eyes catch on to something. There will be nothing new in it, but every pain and every joy and every thought and every sigh and everything on was it unutterably small or great in your life will have to return to you, all in the same succession and sequence. My heart stops for a moment. I close the book and toss it back on the nightstand. What was that? Something about that rubs me the wrong way, and I don't want to find out what it is. Maybe some stones are left unturned. That's enough reading for one night. Yeah, reading is cringe. Today is Friday. Of all days, I would expect Sayori to be up and about already. She asked why I'm not up yet, or that would be our normal Friday. I get ready for school and head over to her house. Given the way things have been and knowing about her depression, I can already tell she won't be as cheery as she used to be. But nonetheless, I have to face it. I knock on her door. Nothing. I knock harder. Still nothing. I sigh and let myself into her house. Why do I have to wake her up in her own home? I was like, oh, well, we all know where this is going. Sayori! It's time for school! She's nowhere to be found. Of course. I walk up to Sayori's room and bang on her door. I hear her groan and then shuffling bedsheets. Okay, but at least know she's alive. And then, snoring. I breathe a sigh of relief. I open the door to her room and walk in. I walk up to her bed and shake her body. I see her eyes open up. She looks deathly tired. Sayori? It's time for school. Ah. I'll make you breakfast. Sayori slowly drags herself off her bed. You look really tired. How late did you stay up last night? More groaning noises. I take the hint to leave her room and let her get ready for school. I head down to the kitchen to look for something to make. I see a box of pancake mix in the pantry. I follow the instructions and cook accordingly. Sayori wakes up a bit more and comes to life as she enters the kitchen. Good morning, Sayori. Why are you cooking breakfast? I said I was going to. Besides, you need something in your stomach. You didn't have to, though. You're too nice, Stalin. I don't know about that. I mean, like, this MC looks like he can be kind of a bitch, not gonna lie. It's what friends are for. So, feel free to grab a plate. Sayori comes to the kitchen and fixes herself a plate. She took a few bites out of the pancakes. Your cooking is terrible, as always. For terrible food, you sure eat a lot of it. I'm hungry and tired, okay? Alright. Why are you so tired anyway? Oh. Yuri wanted to talk. She kept me up till 4 in the morning. Just talking about feelings and stress and school and depression. And depression? Depression? Wait, Stalin? Is this what you were hiding from me? Oh no! Well, we've been exposed! Ah, had to come out at some point. Yes. We know about your depression, Sayori. Why? Why'd you have to go behind my back? I was worried about you. And I knew I couldn't help you alone. They're your friends too. Would you do the same if someone was in your shoes? I... I would. But why did you have to be all secretive? I just thought, well, I can't speak. I tried to tell you like 3 times. I just suck at confronting people. I just thought it'd be better if you knew you weren't alone. To know that people do love and care for you. Your depression isn't just an obstacle. In some way, you could consider it a test. Getting past it can and will help shape you into a better Sayori for tomorrow. You say it like it's a good thing. It's not. It's the worst thing I could ever feel. It's so painful, it hurts every time I think of anything. Let's take a moment to breathe here. Did you and Yuri at least have a productive conversation? Sayori took a moment to collect her thoughts. Yeah. I learned about how to deal with the rain clouds, how to find beauty in life. See? We're just trying to help you. We don't mean any harm to you. Thank you, Stalin. Sayori finishes her meal and puts it in the sink, taking my plate with her. I'll be out in a few minutes. I just need to wash these dishes. I'll let Sayori be and wait by the front. Oh no! I can hear dishes clattering and water running in the background. Incoming based moment. I also hear a sharp pain as if she were breathing through her teeth. Pass it off as her 2 hours of sleep in hot water. Or I think I would've. If it wasn't taking so long. It doesn't take 10 minutes to clean a few dishes. I decided to go check up on her. Incoming base moment. Hey, Sayori, what's taking so? I find her holding a knife to her wrist as blood drips down from her arm. Oh no! In a blur, I grab her arms and look her in the face. Sayori, what the hell were you thinking? I was doing what Yuri said I should do. It's like, oh, wow, she has quite a few cuts on her. Why in God's name would Yuri suggest you do that? She told me it's what she did when she was stressed out with her emotions. I think Yuri's telling you that she did it and that it was a mistake. Do you really think she would encourage you to do that? Without realizing, I grip her wrist harder. Don't do that again, Sayori. Alright, I promise I won't do it again. Do you mean it? Yes! Please let go, you're starting to scare me. I'm sorry. I don't know what came over me. Let's just get this cleaned up. I run warm water on her cuts and patch them up with some bandages and give them a kiss. We were quiet to each other for a few moments after this. Sayori, I know it was a mistake, but promise me you won't do that again. I know there's a lot of emotions going on inside you that I can never understand. But please, don't do anything you'll regret. We walk out of her house and go on our way to school. I keep a close eye on her. It's not like her to do such a thing. What if Sayori is lying to me? What if this revelation hit her harder than I thought? I'm gonna have to talk with Yuri. I should have known this was a bad idea. Yeah, it probably was. I enter the club room and look around. I see Yuri reading her book in her usual spot. I walk over to her and slam my fist on her desk. Bruh. Stalin, what's gotten into you? What number? 9. We need to talk now. What's this about? Am I in trouble? Did I do something wrong? You know exactly what you did wrong. Put my mouth up to her ear and whisper. What did you tell Sayori? I... We... What did you tell Sayori? Stalin, just take a deep breath, please. I didn't mean anything like what you were thinking. Just follow me and I'll explain everything. Fine. Mary stands up and I follow her a few classes down from the club room. This should be far enough. Alright. What the hell did you say to Sayori? Look, before you say anything else, yes, I did talk to Sayori last night, but it's not what you think. Go on. I'm trying my best to suppress my anger. I don't want to make things any worse than they already are. I talked to Sayori last night about her condition. Naturally, I explained my experiences with her. I opened up and revealed a lot to her. What do you mean, opened up? Well, I see Yuri roll up her sleeve. I can see many cuts and scars across her arm in all sorts of directions. She rolls her sleeve back up to hide them. I tried to show this to Sayori only as a warning, to tell her what it could lead to tell her how much of a mistake it was to get into something like that. But it appears my advice had the opposite effect on her. I never meant for any of this to happen. Number 8. Are you sure it was a warning? Because Sayori seemed pretty keen on cutting herself. Excuse me? You heard me. Maybe if you didn't keep her up all night, she wouldn't be like this. Maybe it was a bad idea to ask for your advice. Did you also happen to tell her which cutting method is the best? Alright, remember kids, sideways for attention, long ways for results. Right, YouTube, that was a joke, that was satire, it was all in Minecraft. Please don't terminate me for, like, explaining how to kill yourself. Stalin, please refrain yourself. I never intended for any of this to ever happen. This is just an unintended side effect. You have to believe me. Sayori is my friend too. I would never mean her ill will. Keep telling yourself that, Yuri. What would you know about depression any... Bruh. It's like, alright, Yuri, you go, girl. My face stung. Yuri looked at me only like only a mother could. There was a moment of silence between the two of us. We were gonna be on the next drama alert. Hey, I am drama alert. I'm Doki alert. I'm the communist Keemstar. But actually, that would be a pretty base show. The host of Doki alert going on drama alert. I couldn't bring myself to look at her. Stalin, Did Yuri slap MC? Oh, yes, she sure did. Yuri. She was on the verge of crying. Guilt took over as I looked up at her. I should try to make this right at least. Wait. Yuri, I'm sorry. Wait. Did MC slap her? I don't know why I got so... Oh my gosh! Stalin. I didn't want to do that. Oh, wait, what? I'm sorry, Stalin. It's alright. Maybe there's a silver lining here. Okay, so... Yuri slapped MC. Okay, then it's all good. This is what you've shown me. You're right. As much as we can be rational with our thinking, Yuri can throw hands. It's like, hey, yo. Like, Yuri, don't be afraid to beat the shit out of him. As much as we can be rational with our thinking, Stoics can't be perfect. We are still as humans as the rest. What's important is that we don't let our emotions be our hubris. It's hard to think straight while under the influence of emotions. Emotions is one hell of a drug. Right. Sorry I yelled at you. You were saying something about Sayori's cutting to be an unintended side effect. Right. Where was I? Yuri took a moment to collect her thoughts. I believe she's looking for an outlet, and even though I told her not to, she thought it was her way out. I can roll the dice, but I don't know what numbers will appear. This is my fault too. What do you mean? I told Sayori the truth. She's mad at me for going behind her back and lying to her. I believe this is still a good thing. At least now, this gives Sayori the chance to take a moment and think about her situation. Number 7. It's like, number 7, student watches porn and gets naked. She knows the truth. She knows she has a support system. Just give her a day or two. I'm sorry about getting angry at you, Chills. I let my anger get the best of me. I would never do something like that to a friend. Thank you. I forgive you, Stalin. As we make our way back, we can hear running coming from behind us. If memory serves me correctly, someone's late to their club. I turn around and yell. Hey, no running in the hallway, Monica. Monica stops in her tracks and walks over to us. How'd you guys know it was me? Lucky guess. I would almost say I recognize your running. Very funny, Stalin. But what were you two doing out this far from the club room? We have some bad news, Monica. How bad could it be? Well, this morning, Sayori found her cutting herself this morning. I already talked to her, and I'm sure Yuri's going to as well. I only tried to warn Sayori about what it could lead to. Oh my. I didn't know Sayori would be capable of doing that. I'm sorry, Stalin. I already said she would kill herself on Monday. What do you mean you wouldn't come, like, see that she could do that? Oh, you're gonna eat lunch? Oh, well, thanks for stopping by, Q. That's what I'm gonna call you.
It's stiffy, come real sticky, dinner get me, booty hole 50 cars.
I believe it's time we talk to her as a club. I guess so. She already knows that we know. One day we're going to have to do this. We can't keep secrets from her forever after all. Alright. Alright, let's go. Whoops. 3 of us head back to the club. Let's see. I hate the way that menu's laid out. From the window, I can see Natsuki and Sayori talking. Likely plans for the festival, I hope. Monica opens the door and we all enter. Okay, everyone. Gather around. We need to have a talk as a club. I look over at Sayori. I can tell she knows where this is going with her word, look. I sit next to her and try to comfort her. Everyone else takes their place. It comes with a heavy heart to say this, but we all know about your depression, Sayori. I know. It's quiet for a few moments. Everyone in the room seems to be trying to find the right words to say to Sayori. Eventually, I speak up. I said it this morning and I'll say it again. We're your friends. Friends always look out for one another. Wouldn't you do the same thing if it was one of us were in your position?
Well, yes, I would. But I can take care of myself. Y'all shouldn't have to worry.
Sorry, that's the first thing any depressed person says. It's what my father and I said when we were in our respective rough spots. Sure you have your own coping mechanism, but that will only get you so far. And on top of that, this isn't something you should have to go through alone. Please, just hear us out, Sayori. As I said yesterday, this is a rabbit hole you don't want to go further into. Trust me when I say we have your interest in mind.
Hey. Just as birds were made to fly, humans were made to be loved. Just give us a chance to give you the love and care you need. We can't help you if you keep shutting us out. Everyone! I said I'm fine! I can take care of myself. We value independence, Sayori. However, I don't think... You don't get it! None of you get it! If y'all really value my independence, you wouldn't have gone behind my back and dropped all these subtle hints at me. Just leave me alone!
Wow. I never seen her this assertive before. I hunched back a little as I was taken aback by her words. I need to defuse this situation. Sayori, we don't want to hurt you, we just want to help. I don't want those rain clouds of yours to clear. Please, Sayori, just take a deep breath and give yourself a minute or two to think on it. Sayori sighs and closes her eyes, and for a moment, I see a terrible battle going on inside of her. Two sides of Sayori fighting for dominance. You get that just from looking at this? Okay, MC, you go then. For a moment, it looks like as if she might say yes. Then, one side seems to win out, and she opens her eyes and looks at each of us.
No. This is my fight. I don't want you all to worry about me. I'll be fine.
Sayori grabs her bag and marches straight to the door. Sayori, wait! But Sayori doesn't stop. She opens the door and leaves before I could even form another thought. I stand up, ready to go after her, but Monica puts a hand on my shoulder.
Let her be. Give her a day or two to think this over. I think it's best we don't pressure her anymore today.
Brush her hand off me. The last time you said that, her depression got worse and she hung herself!
Last time? What are you talking about?
Uh-oh, MC, you fucked up.
Am I really the only one with these memories?
I have to be. There's no way I can explain I'm from the future. I'm trying to think about what you told me and take hold of my emotions for a moment. I'm stressed. Being pulled in so many directions. I should go home as well. I'll respect Sayori's privacy. We can talk about festival plans during the weekend.
If that's your prerogative, then do what's best for you. I think we should close up shop for today anyway. There's nothing much else we can do.
Yeah. I'll talk to you all during the weekend.
Of course. Take care, everyone.
With that, I leave the club room and begin heading home. I curse the walk home. I can feel the sun's rays bearing down on me, cooking my skin. It's as if the world wants to remind me of that the situation stings. Hurts so much it's almost unbearable. Man, I should put on some sunscreen, man, damn. But if this is the price I have to pay, so be it. I'll pay any price I have to for Sayori to be happy. It's Sunday. It's Sunday. What a week it's been. A lot of ups and downs and headaches. I want to go and talk to Sayori, but I need to give her the space she needs. I'll find some silver lining here. Most of the festival stuff is done anyway. There's nothing left for me to do but just wait. But I don't want to just sit here all day. I'll just go out and go where the wind takes me. Maybe the library has something, because I'm one of only 2 retards that would actually go to a library on a day like this. I decided to walk over there. And it's closed. Yeah, even the librarians have more sense than to be open today. Well, there goes that. Haven't been to the park in a while. Where's the fun in it when there's no one to be with? I reach the outskirts of town and walk around the perimeter. The sun is still high in the sky, and with nothing to do still, I should call it quits for the day. While I was about to head home, I walk by a nearby church and I hear something. It's like, bruh. I can't read the sign because it's too blurry. I hear an angelic voice singing. I don't know whose it is, but it's captivating. I hear the voice coming from inside the church. The doors will crack open as I stood before them. The voice seems familiar. I feel like I've heard it before. Whoops. Accidentally double-clicked. But something made me uneasy being here. My stomach churns and my hands shake. What about this place should make me welcome? Doesn't matter. I'm going in anyway. The white walls were whole, pristine, and glistened in the sunlight. Colorful murals depicting events from ages long past. And at the heart of the sanctuary was... Monica? It didn't take long before she realized she wasn't alone.
Stalin? What are you doing here? Aren't you like a mod on r/atheism?
I could ask you the same thing. Wait, why? She literally says she goes to church on Wednesdays. What makes you think she wouldn't be at a church on a Sunday? But I would be lying if I said I didn't hear your voice. I never knew you could sing so beautifully.
Thank you. I take it the rest of the festival preparations are done.
Of course. Did you finish?
No self-respecting club president would lead their club unprepared.
Of course. You won't fail your club. If there's anyone that's failed, it's me.
Don't say that. You've done a lot of great things for this club.
Like what? A few menial tasks for the festival. Scrubbing down a quote to recite to an audience that won't care.
Success and happiness doesn't have to be millions of dollars, hundreds of likes on social media. I know something as niche as the literature club won't gain much traction when I made it, but it doesn't matter.
How is this so relatable, man?
We can still show them our passion for it.
Bruh, I am relating to this way too hard right now.
We can show them how these books bring a smile to our faces. Even if it is small and unpopular, I wouldn't trade it for the wonderful people I've met.
Even me?
Even you. Besides, you made a great contribution to the club on just your first day.
Really?
Yes, you looked out for Sayori's well-being.
Okay. But how is that a contribution to the club? That seems more like something any responsible person would do.
The club is nothing without the people who contribute to it. No people, there's no club. Suppose there was a piano in an empty classroom and I told you there was a club meeting there. What club would you think it was for?
The music club, right?
And what if it's not?
Well, it's just an empty club room.
Exactly. A club is nothing without the people in it. It's not about the content, the festivals, food, or anything that makes the club special. It's the people. So when we learn that one club member is ill and in need of help, we give them the help they need. No, one contribution is worth more than anything else. I never actually thought of it like that. But addressing the bigger issue at hand. You worked on pamphlets with Sayori. Do you know how she's doing? I stopped by her house early this morning to work with her. We talked and worked for a few hours. She told me she did a lot of thinking and reevaluating her life, and I gave her some advice. After everything was said and done, I decided to come here and say a few prayers for her. I honestly think you should talk to her, soul to soul. She has really thought this out. So, after all this time, there was nothing to worry about. I wouldn't phrase it like that. But everything turns out for the better one way or another. Eventually. I guess that's my cue to go. Thanks for helping me, Monica. Thank you for stopping by. I'll see you tomorrow. Of course. And by the way, I loved the quote you picked. I can't wait to hear it. Right. Thank you. With that, I leave with a newfound resolve. I haven't felt this much better about myself in a long while. I don't know why I would feel sick in a place like that. Yeah, why would you? Unless you're a mod on r/atheism. I text Sayori that I would be coming over soon. She doesn't reply right away, but says that it's alright. Maybe she's busy doing something. Weird. Normally she would be out to greet me. It's not like her to ghost me, and after everything Monica told me, why wouldn't she feel better about everything? Maybe I'm just overthinking this. I knock on her door and wait patiently. As I wait, I get a reminder from the club to bring my stuff for tomorrow. Sayori still hasn't answered the door. Oh no, bros. I knock again. Still nothing. Sayori, are you in there? I call out. Still nothing. I didn't want to do this, but she left me no choice. I take the key from under her mat and unlock the door myself. And I gently open the door. Oh no, it's the exit music house again. I don't hear anything from here. I decide to head upstairs. I lean my ear against the door. All I hear is rustling. There's some light grunting and struggling. I don't want to open this door, but I have to. I don't care if this is an invasion of privacy. I don't care if this causes me trouble. I need to know if she's okay. Please don't be hanging. Without warning, I open the door. Hashtag not my MC. I close the door back up and cover my eyes to what I just saw. Well, that answers that question. It sure does. Damn. Damn indeed. That was a bra moment. Christ, why couldn't I just wait a few more minutes? But how could I have known? A few minutes later, I hear the door open and Sayori coming my way. Hey! I'm sorry, Sayori. I didn't mean to barge in like that. Should have knocked. It's alright. It was gonna happen one of these days. I mean, how couldn't it? Life isn't a TV show, it's a mod. So what brings you by? I thought I'd come to say hi. Monica told me how you were doing. Oh. It's always good to see you. I'm glad you stopped by. Yeah. Still want to do dinner? We both have spare time and nothing to do. Plus, it's before the big day.
So why not make it an enjoyable night of it?
You know, I think I would love that. Let's go.
Let's go! To my place then.
Why not stay here? You're already here and all.
You've been in this house all day. A little change of scenery is nice.
Well, dinner was your idea, so it only makes sense.
With that, we were off. Out the door and a simple walk across the street and we're home. When we arrive, we order a pizza, kick off our shoes, and crash on the couch. So, what do we do in the meantime?
You could watch TV.
But what to watch?
Anything's better than nothing.
I don't know, there's nothing good on Sundays.
What else could we do?
Well, I mean, you could always just pirate. You know, like I do. And what's the base thing to do? Why pay for anything? There's something I wanted to share with you. Give me a minute. I rush upstairs and grab the book from my nightstand. We could read this.
But isn't that a boring book? Something you would read in your English class?
And who's vice president of a literature club? Not me.
I don't have to like all types of literature.
That's fair, but at least give it a try. Besides, we both might learn something from it.
Alright, but I get first dibs on the pizza.
Have all the pizza you'd like. We cozy up on the couch together and get started reading because we're boring like that. By the first 10 pages, I could tell she was bored. We're trying our hardest to try to stay engaged. At this point, she might as well be reading with her teacher. Maybe reading was a bad idea. I closed the book. I'm sorry. I should have known this was a bad idea.
Stalin, I know why you're trying to do this. But I don't want you to worry about it.
Man, I had trouble reading that. But I can't ignore it.
I know you can't. But you don't have to be there for every single moment. Being alone for the weekend has given me a lot of time to think. And honestly, I never knew the extent of how dark my mind can go. I make myself think about one little thing and it becomes a nightmare. After hearing what Natsuki and Yuri and Monica, and even you have told me, my mind is clear like a sunny day. Sure, there will be rain clouds, but I understand I don't have to be alone in this.
Or, Sayori, has anyone ever told you should be a meteorologist? I never heard her relent like this. It's honestly astonishing and motivating to hear her like this. So,
what I'm saying is that I had a good hard look at myself. I got to talk and converse with a side of myself I don't like. But in the end, I came out a new person. And from here on out, I want to combat my depression.
my eyes light up, and I smile like a giddy child on Christmas morning. I reach over to hug Sayori. I'm so happy for you, Sayori. I'm glad you wanted to do this. The club and I will be here for you every step of the way. Yeah, he said the line! He said the line! And before you know it, you'll be a brand new Sayori. As if on cue, I hear the doorbell ring. Dinner's here! I go to the front door and pay for the pizza. I bring it back and set it on the coffee table. We then turn on Paul George choking compilations. We dig into our dinner, watch TV, play games, reminisce on younger days. And before I know it, she falls asleep while we were in the middle of a cooking show. We were in the middle of watching Hell's Kitchen. I turn the TV off and lift her off the couch and carry her upstairs. I enter the bedroom and lay her down on my bed. I am about to out and take the couch, but Sayori's sixth sense kicks in. Man, I'm just saying that 5 times fast. Sayori's sixth Sayori's sixth sense. Hold up.
Nah, stay here.
Alright. Anything for you, my one and only Cinnabon. I take a pillow from my bed and lay out on the floor. I stare up at the ceiling, looking for some solace. This week was confusing, rough, and not without its shortcomings. But I'm glad I was given the second chance. This is why I was sent back. But something still feels incomplete. Maybe I'm just imagining the doctor's visit I'm going to have to attend. I just sleep. I close my eyes and let my dreams take over. And he wakes up and Sayori's hanging in the middle of the room. It's Monday. It's been a long week, but I think it's been worth it. I roll over and look at Sayori, who is still sleeping. The dawn of the final day again. I sigh in relief and head downstairs. You know, chocolate chip pancakes sound good. I bet Sayori will love them. I gather the ingredients and begin cooking. He goes back upstairs and she's hanging. After a few moments, I hear the door open and footsteps following. With a nose like yours, I'm jealous of you. I can hardly smell anything some mornings.
Oh, you know me. If there's food, there's Sayori.
Yes, your stomach is literally a black hole. Just an empty, endless, infinite void.
And there's Sayori smells chocolate chip pancakes.
It's a special day. You better not get a sugar rush.
Hyper Sayori.
Oh, Hyper Sayori is not a good Sayori.
And why is that?
Because if you do, you'll crash by the time we show up, and then you'll be too tired to perform for the festival.
Sure. You're just saying that so you can have all the sweets.
What? I would never.
Mm-hmm. Are they almost done?
Sorry, I just started. Why don't you get ready for school?
Okay.
After Sayori leaves the kitchen, I continue to make the pancakes until they come out a lovely golden brown. Got 'em this time. It didn't take long for Sayori to run down the stairs and grab a plate full of pancakes and start devouring them. She really is another person when she's hungry. Yeah, you're not you when you're hungry. Snickers satisfies. Hashtag ad. I take a plate full of food and quickly eat alongside her. Once I finish eating, I leave and get ready for school and come back out. Ready?
Let's go.
Let's go! We leave and head for school. With newfound confidence, we head towards a brand new day. We're here!
And just on time. We're just about ready to get started.
You really are a valuable club member, Stalin.
And it's so great to see you, Sayori. You too, Monica. I wouldn't miss this for the world.
That's good to hear.
But Stalin, you look worried. Are you holding up okay?
Yeah, I'm just worried about how the festival will go.
You sure? It seems it's more than that.
Don't push him, Monica, you bitch. He's never done something like this before. Number 6.
Alright.
Sayori and I help with a few last-minute prep work. After a while, people start trickling into the room. Showtime!
Welcome, everyone. This is the Literature Club. Hope you find your visit to be an enjoyable one. We're here to put on a little show for you. Well, not really a show, but you get what I mean. I'll be the first performer.
After this, Monica walks up to the podium and presents her poem. After she's done, she stands aside. Natsuki goes next, followed by Yuri and then Sayori until I'm the last one left. Standing up, I walk up to the podium, face the crowd, take a breath, and begin reading my piece. I want to learn more and more to see as beautiful what is necessary in things. Then I shall be one of those who makes things beautiful. Amor Fati. He said it! He said it! Amor Fati. Let that be my love henceforth. I do not want to wage war against what is ugly. I do not want to accuse. I do not even want to accuse those to accuse. Looking away shall be my only negation. And all in all, and on the whole, someday I wish to be only a yes-sayer. I finish and walk off the stage. Glad that's over, because I'm pretty sure no one in that crowd understood a word I said.
Wow. You picked quite a powerful quote. But reading it out loud makes it all the more impactful. Stalin, do you know what Amor Fati is?
Nope. But I feel like you're going to tell me.
I'll let you find out for yourself. The best discoveries are the ones you find yourself. So it looks like you have some more reading to do.
Awesome.
Do you mind if I have a few words with Sayori? It's just some club politics and other stuff.
But I thought you hated club politics. Hey, it doesn't mean they don't exist.
It's one of those things you can't avoid. Besides, when we finish, you two lovebirds can go enjoy the festival. Best to make sure this doesn't fall flat on his face.
Okay. And we're not lovers. Because the mod author really wants MC to be with Yuri. But Monaco is already off. And as predicted, I walk up to Yuri. Hey Yuri, I haven't spoken to you in like 5 minutes and I was getting very anxious. Hello, how was your day today? Never been better. Oh, well, I'm doing fine myself. That was a beautiful recital you performed. You spoke as though you were born to be a leader. Thanks, Yuri. You're too kind. I'm so glad I was given this chance, and honestly don't think I would have gone this far without you, or Natsuki, or Monica. I never really got the chance to express my gratitude, but I really want to thank you all for helping me. It means the world to me. That's very kind of you. I appreciate your kindness, although we've only just begun. Today may be full of happiness, but there's no telling what tomorrow will hold. Oh no, bros. I would keep my expectations grounded. Oh, why do you have to be a party pooper, Yuri? He did great, and Sayori seems to be in such an upbeat mood. I've never seen her so happy. I'm sorry, I just thought it would be appropriate to mention that there is more work to be done. You're right. Last night Sayori told me that she wanted to see a doctor. So there's still that. That's awesome! You'll get better and we'll soon have this whole mess behind us. Yes, but it's more complicated than that. We can't simply let our idealism be our hubris. Okay, Miss the Thesaurus lady. I don't think we should. Celebrate too soon? Come on, Yuri, try to relax a little. I really don't want an argument to spring from this. Ah, you're both right. Yes, we could still have more hurdles to cross, but for now, let's just enjoy the festival. Moments like these come only once in a lifetime. You're right. Worrying too much about the future won't do us any good. Say, I got a new manga you might enjoy, Yuri. We'll see about that, Natsuki. Just don't look the other way. And the two were off. I grab a cupcake and talk with the other students, talking about other clubs and what they've done. Minutes pass and Sayori tugs at my jacket.
Hey, Stalin. Do you have any spare change on you? I want to go to the snack machine and get a drink.
I think I do. I reach into my pockets and take out just enough for Sayori to get something. Don't spend it all in one place, okay?
That's kind of what I'm doing.
Sayori leaves the room to go find herself a snack. I converse more with the others, cracking a few jokes here and there, engaging in banter, and having the time of my life. I get the feeling that I'm having too much fun. Oh no, the music shut off. Minutes pass. Sayori should be back by now. Maybe she stopped by another club to see someone while on the way back. No, she wouldn't do that. Sayori has no other friends besides us three. It's time again, bros. Oh no, bros. 20 minutes pass, and I still don't see her around. I decide to excuse myself to look for Sayori. I decide to stop by the nearest vending machine. Not there. Or the nearby clubs. I look out the window to see if she's out there. Hard to say, but I don't see her coral pink hair and red bow. So she's not outside either. I decide to head to another floor. I look around the entire hallway, but I don't see her anywhere. She couldn't leave school early. I look around the main entrance to the school, no sign of her. Damn it, where is she? I decide to call her phone. She doesn't pick up. Shit, this is bad. Oh no, bros. I run around the first floor, trying to find her. Eventually, I turn to the unused part of the school. The kind of place gangs hang out at. I call out again. Still nothing. Ooh, we're getting spooky! Raggy? Where the hell is she? What the hell was that? I freeze. My heart stinks. I run towards the source of the sound. When I arrive, no one is around. But then I look down to the ground. And I see Sayori. Lying on the floor. Sayori! I run towards her body and kneel, shaking her slightly. No response. I call out her name. She's not waking up. I press my fingers to her neck. She has no pulse. Sayori's dead. Let's do some CPR! No. This can't be happening. This shouldn't be happening. Is she alright?
No, I'm not fucking alright.
I punch the ground as hard as I can, not caring for the sharp, splintering pain as it goes limp. I just lost Sayori again. How is that even possible? I try resisting the urge to cry, but I can't control myself. Tears begin flowing from my eyes. Damn it all! I tried everything I could to save her and this happens. Is it even gonna say how she died? Or we're just gonna be left with just that cracking sound. I said I would be there for her all the way and I'm rewarded with this? Where did I go wrong? I can't bring myself to move. All I want to do is lie here and hope that maybe she'll come back. That she'll wake up. Maybe the only way she could have truly been helped if she had gone to a professional from the start. What the hell do I know about curing depression? Why did I think I could succeed? I feel the darkness closing in around me, but I don't care. I laid my head on her chest and began to cry, clinging to the last remnants of the warmth her body has left. I cry as if my soul had broken in half. I cry as if there's no tomorrow. Because there is no tomorrow. Because there's only yesterday. And you wanna know why there's yesterday? Because I cry to myself in the next life. Because... Come on now. It's rewind time!
I need an anime girl that be fucking with me. A little badass bitch that gets down on her knees, screaming out senpai while she taking the D. Baby girl, I'ma have you yelling kimochi. I need an anime girl that be fucking with me. A little badass bitch that gets down on her knees, screaming out senpai while she taking the D. Baby girl, I'ma have you yelling kimochi.